Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were in the middle of this tournament situation and I lost against the boss fight. It kind of was unfortunate. My biggest mistake was using a certain skill when I didn't have enough energy points to use it, which instead of lowering anything that it was supposed to, well, I wasted my health doing that. It drained my health, and then I immediately died. So that was a thing. Alright, so going into this fight, I just want to mention that the audio balancing might be off. I'm in the middle of a stream and can't take the time to adjust it. The songs that are playing here are really loud. I'm going to have to take the time to make sure the audio balancing is better in between streams. So let's get back to that. We're fighting Priel and Zuleika. Still not sure which one is which, but I'm going to write these names down while I still can. So Priel possibly is the blonde one. And Zuleika is possibly the white-haired woman, who is also Wolfkin, appears to be. She has a wolf tail. Not visible in this scene, but trust me, she does. So let's go ahead and do this. The dialogue is not that important. They're basically taunting us. And also, they're in this tournament despite not wanting to, because it's the only way they'll find something. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this again, but better. First things first, I'll do the thing that I did before. This magic break, I don't know, I can't remember who was using magic. That's unfortunate. By the way, I learned something of very importance in between episodes, and that is dead characters do not gain experience at the end of the battle. I know, big shocker, but it's worth pointing out. So barrier break lowers the barrier of a single target. Well, do they have barriers? Or are you just naming some fancy pants way of saying they have defense, lowering defense? Because if we can lower defense, that would actually be kind of nice. And now go ahead and focus after all that. What R's do you have? Magic Reinforce. Let's get a little bit of that going. And start attacking. It does not help that they have higher speed. Guard break ain't cool. You need to increase that guard back up. Can I though? That's power, so no on that. Just gonna go with that. And you're not having much options, so just attack away. Speed break. That's okay, she was already slower. Alright, she's taking a bit of damage there. How about we both focus? Okay. So another thing I learned in between episodes, how to get this petite blaze to work. Apparently there's this new thing that comes up when we use a regular spell that we can chain into another spell. In this case, petite blaze. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do this. Get ready to attack. Let's see here. S for the petite blaze, so that allows us to hit them both. And you seriously need to recover. I wouldn't mind lowering the power of these guys. You'll be around for a bit. So let's lower your might. Alright. So how's your health? You're halfway down. Still got a lot of work to do though. Let's have you recover. Anything else? No. Not entirely sure why I would want to pass somebody's turn, by the way. Better to focus, that way they can kind of recover both their health and EP. Hello there, Bugfragged! Bugfragged says, don't neglect your auras here. The bosses can target Priel's weakness of wind and Perrine's weakness of earth. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to what we're being weak against, but there's so much action going on at once. I'm having a heck of a time keeping track of what's going on here. Priel's weak against wind? I hadn't even noticed that. Not a bad idea then. Let me back up a bit here. Let's see if I can increase some of our resistances here. And then focus because your EP is pretty dang low. No, wait. Use this.
Time to get serious. Can you take this?
I'm thankful I can. Oh, I had an opportunity to use my stronger attack there. Oh my goodness. That was scary. Time for some EX recover. Bugfrag suggests writing their weaknesses down. Well, it's not exactly as helpful for that. Things are going so fast, I'm not sure what we're being hit with. Okay. Do that. Hopefully the other guy does not have a revive spell on hand. You're almost down. I'm totally taking advantage of the fact that you're almost down. Please be down. Thank you. Okay, I can use EX recover. Oh no, I can only select the user. It gives me the option to pick somebody. I find it interesting that it does that. Considering that... Then I lost track of what I was saying. It's interesting that we're given the option to choose when we don't have the option to choose. Alright, your defense has gone down. Do we have something that can kind of fix that? No? Okay. So far, looking kind of okay. Focus some more, recover that health as best as you can. Wait, what? Okay, lost the ability to focus, that's kind of an issue. Why? Why is that? There's some sort of rule that I'm not aware of. Well, in that case, have a little bit of this. So, Bugfrack says focus has a 1-turn cooldown. Well, that would be a reason to pass your turn then. Here's the next question. Does passing your turn act as defending? Or do you just stand there and take it? Whatever, I'm gonna lower his stuff. At the very least. And now pass. Nah, darn, didn't get in that extra attack. Oh, evade! Yay! Nice evade. Alright, I can... No, 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 no! Darn it! I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to pay attention to my EP. I knew it was reaching 0, but when I'm pressing buttons, my actions are ahead of my stats. So when I pressed it at the time, my EP still had enough, but then my attack went in and suddenly I already input my command, so it assumed that's what I was going with, despite the fact that my EP was now 0. So, note to self, don't use it when it's at 5, because I might not actually be at 5. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how much this will help. One, 2, 3. Oh, I win! Priel doesn't gain experience. I didn't think he would die! Oh. Well, all the more reason to continue fighting every single monster. Why do RPGs have to do this, by the way? Let us all get the experience. It sucks losing out on all that experience. And this year's winners are Priel and Perrine. What an extraordinary battle. Bugfrag says Priel got experience though. No, I don't think she did. Because earlier, I got through all those the fights ahead of time without anybody dying, and Perrine wound up gaining to level 3. But then, of course, I died to this boss, and I had to do all those other fights again. And during that attempt, one battle ended Perrine KO'd, which means she did not get to level 3 by this point. She got to level 2, which can only mean that she did not gain a level, or that means she missed out on an experience during that second attempt. And anyway, this year's winners are Priel and Perrine. What an extraordinary battle. Okay, so I wrote down their names correctly. So you're Balkurain. Superbly fought, the both of you. Zuleika and I must be satisfied with second place. Your victory is well earned. Thank you very much, sir. It really could have gone either way. Perrine, you have no idea. Unbelievable. I must be losing my touch. The true grand prize is the look on your face. Curse them. Valkyrie and Zuleika dare show their faces right in front of us, and yet... Thank you for coming, everyone. Please exit in an orderly fashion. Hello? Excuse me. That is definitely not orderly. How are we going to make through these teeming masses in time to catch them? Perrine! Perrine! Can you hear me? Relima? So, psychic powers, cool. Perrine, don't let those two get away. Those two are part of the group of thieves that robbed our academy. They're the reason Keith and I came back to Garena in the first place. They're the reason? I always wondered what those knuckleheads were up to. So they graduated and came here to look for leads on you two, huh? You're pretty reckless for thieves showing up here. It appears we have been sorely misunderstood, but I suppose there is nothing for it. This is the natural consequence of the path we've chosen. Don't bother justifying ourselves to these two, Bao. I did not intend to. Okay, maybe it wasn't psychic talking. Maybe... what's-her-name was actually shouting out into the arena. So what did you steal? Must have been something pretty important. That is none of your concern. Oh great, we got Question Mark Man. Question Mark Man is never good news. That voice! Perrine and Relima. Oh. Shouting, Fate! It's been a long time, Priel, Perrine. Fate! It's been years. You didn't tell us you were coming home. Look, Relima's back too. She's right up there. Relima, it's Fate! Fate, why are you keeping the company of thieves? I won't allow you to harm them. Valkyrie, Zuleika, withdraw. The wisest course of action. Another sacred relic awaits us after all. We don't have time to play anymore. There's more at stake here than you know. Care to explain then? They're getting away! Relima, who is this guy? Do you know him? Fate was our childhood friend. He and Perrine and I used to always be together, but now... Not to detract from the mood, but don't you just love these RPG Maker games on PC where they just have songs that just quit and then start up again? Making songs that properly loop must be really difficult, because I don't think I've ever seen an RPG Maker game on PC that have songs that properly loop. Anyway, if you actually have proof of their crimes, feel free to report them to the authorities. Fate, what's happened to you? Why did you return like this? I've come to prove I'm strong, once and for all. Those scumbags have sauntered off to the inn like nothing's happened. They don't even have the guts to confront us. It's not like they have anything to gain by doing so. This is too frustrating. I'm gonna chew through my lip. Perrine, are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. Priel, what should we do? Everyone's headed to the inn to celebrate, right? Why don't we join them? I'm not exactly in the mood for a party. Oh, I have a feeling you'll like this one. So you want us to make such a ruckus that your childhood friend and those alleged thieves have no choice but to come downstairs? Priel, you're a woman after my own heart. Buy me a drink or three and prove it. With gusto. I don't know about this, Priel. I don't think anyone's in a festive mood after what just happened. Oh, this is a fun little scene. Woohoo! For the last time, Relima, get off the chandelier. So, Keith has cat claws? Well, it makes sense, she's a cat. Catkin, felinekin, I guess. I stand corrected. Just sit back and enjoy the show, Perrine. I'll try. Vayli, don't chew with your mouth open. It's disgusting. But food tastes better when you chew with your mouth open. I cannot comment on that. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. She's right, you know. What? Seriously? You there, filthy peasant boys. Both of you. Are you talking to me, miss? There's only one of me. Morgan, please restrain yourself. We must behave with dignity in public, and there's clearly only one of this young man. Alright, I was right in my assumption. Morgan is definitely related in some way to Tyr. However, if you desire him replicated, then perhaps the time has come to reveal the fruits of my research. Silence, brother. Ah, knew it. Now, unworthy vagrant, I am suddenly very sleepy, so you shall have the honor of serving as my headrest. What? No! Decline request. Decline quest. Oh. Ah! Ah! Aren't you supposed to be watching over those two? There comes a time when we all must grow. And what is the fuel of growth but our fragmented recollection of the shameful mistakes we've made? We still don't have a name for fedora-clad man. I'm proud to witness my charges blossom. Besides, he can't see anything beyond the brim of his absurd hat. What's wrong with my hat? Yeah, it's almost as preposterous as your ratty old cape. What's wrong with my cape? Relima, where did you go? You'd better not be swinging on anything. If you see a broken window, I'd check the other side. You seem used to all this havoc. Do your orbital crafting skills extend to renovations as well as weaponry? I might not be able to build anything from scratch, but given the right materials and enough energy, I can usually fix what's broken. Is every night in this city like this? How is it not yet a smoking crater? Let's just say I get a lot of business. So do we just have every character we met here now? Haha, too good. This is too good. Priel, do you really think this is going to bring fate downstairs? What? Oh, sure. Sure? Sure? Question mark. Why, where's Perrine? She's the only one with any sense here. Good question. Where did she get off to? Watch it turn out that she went up there. No, never mind. Outside. I knew I saw you outside the window while I was dangling from the ceiling fan. Oh, Relima. Aren't you the life of the party? Go on back inside and I'll follow you shortly. I was just getting some air. Perrine, I'm sorry. Keith and I have been so fixated on our mission that we never got a chance to catch up. I've been neglecting you. No, that's... Are you alright? How do I keep a friendship alive? Am I too needy? Am I too weak? Am I the one driving people away? The more I worry, the worse I fear I become. My sister despises me. My two best friends left me behind. One returned with a new best friend, and the other has returned a stranger. I don't want this fear and resentment. I don't want to be this petty person. I don't know why I'm like this, and I don't know how to change. But I want to be there for others, and I can't abide bearing them down. That's why you're a good person, Perrine. Because that's truly who you want to be. Because whatever your doubts and failings, however entangled you become in your thoughts, when you see the ones you love in danger, you'll be there, no matter the why or the how. Thank you, Relima. You're a true friend. Am I? Good. No one seems to know what I am, but now at least I can say I'm that. Whatever they say, I'll always believe in you. Of course, after all, we promised. There's always gotta be one of those, doesn't there? Meanwhile, in another location, with there being some creepy noise, we're going on an episode break. We will be right back. And when we come back, we might find out who this mysterious person is, also possibly what the noise is. Honestly, I'm more curious about the noise than anything else.